Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Garrett, and today I'm bringing you guys the top 5 designs of the week 16. And I'm gonna apologize now if I sound a little bit like lispy and stuff. I bit the tip of my tongue like an idiot, and it just hurts like a bitch. And talking, just really weird to like pronounce some things because it just rubs on my teeth. But that's what happened. What else to talk about in the beginning of the video? Thank you guys so much for 8,000 subscribers. If you guys want to be a part of my Q&A, there's a video in the description below. You guys can just hop over there, comment your suggestions or comment your comments that you want to do, and I'll be answering those in a Q&A. And also on top of that, I'm going to be doing some portfolio reviews on live stream, and I'm going to be live streaming kind of every day or every couple of days. So go check that out in the description below as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the top 5. So with this spot, we have Pigeon Arts with a Bronza Axis Twitter header. So overall, just a really sick idea. I like the whole entire black and white theme. The contrast really brings everything out. One thing I was a little didn't like that much was how you put member of Axis. I think you meant to put sniping, but you spelled it wrong on the right hand side, or snitting. I don't know. I think you spelled it wrong, honestly. But that's that. You should have put something on the left hand side to kind of just balance everything out. But other than that, you did a really sick job with the whole grunge idea and the contrast. It's a really cool concept, and everything looked pretty brought out together and just really cool blending all together. So you get a 5th spot and an 8.0. So get right into the 4th spot. You have BehrDesign, and he did a Twitter header for Avoid Jux, and this is actually a really sick idea. You did more than one of these. You submitted about 3, I think, and this is just a cool one that I just put into the top 5. Every one of those looked really sick, but I like the whole entire kind of cartoonish effect and everything. What I didn't like that most was the text and the flares. If you see the text that says Avoid is kind of a gradient. You could have just kept that a different thing, or could have the CC kind of brought out like kind of a grungy effect in the Avoid, which kind of didn't look that too good. Other than that, the flare looked a little out of place, but other than that, everything looked really sick. Whole entire kind of scribbly marks next to the mountains and kind of the little patterns and stuff in the background. It really brought everything out. So I gave you a 4th spot and an 8.4. So 3rd spot is Funix1, and people might know him from the other top 5s. And he did a really clean header for tekken, and I'm not a fan of some kind of headers like this. It's kind of like the same thing over and over again, but you did a really cool job with everything. That whole kind of light streak next to him really made him pop out, made like the depth come out a little more. He put the barbed wire and it wraps around the barbed wire. It's a really cool idea as well. Really like the background and how you made him pop out a lot more from the explosion from the background. One thing I didn't like that most was the gun muzzle and the gun kind of whatever it's called, the not where the laser sight would go, but the front of the gun. The barrel was kind of like blurred out too much. I think you use like dust and scratches or whatever it's called, and you just put that a little too much. But the text looks really nice, and I love how you put the grenade in front of it to really bring out everything else. You can see that the grenade's in front of everything, and then the guy, and then the text. So did a really cool job on that one. I gave it an 8.7 and a 3rd spot. So for the 2nd spot, we have Loggia, and he was in the top 5 last week, and he did a really sick kind of Hawaiian themed header for Lycan Subliminal, and basically really cool idea. I'll give you a 9.6, and it's just like a really cool, well constructed piece overall. If I wasn't me doing this, I could have added a little more, just kind of bring out everything. It's kind of a little too plain, maybe a little bit more color would help, but just a really cool concept. Give you a 2nd spot and a 9.6, and just a really cool thing. Also, if you're putting this in your portfolio, make sure you save it for a Weapon Legacy or something like that, because the whole thing looked a little bit blurred. I had to go and kind of like sharpen a little bit some of the stuff, so I popped that a little more. But that's that. So to get right into the 1st spot, you have DMTZ, and he did a intro for 2K something. I don't know who did it for 2K, but I know it's for 2K at least. And I gave you a 10 on this in the 1st spot. So everyone sit back, enjoy, and watch the intro. Alright guys, that was the intro, and overall it's just a really cool concept. Everything was put out really well and is well constructed. I love the whole entire song, and it matches the intro perfectly. The kind of in clouds and sides and stuff like that. Everything looked just perfectly placed together, and I love the most how nothing stopped moving. Even when the intro was slowing down, the kind of ripple effect behind the text still went on, and how like the kind of hurricane look in the background as well kept spinning around. So that's a really sick idea. Gave you a 10 in 1st spot, and thank you all for submitting to this week's top 5 designs of the week. If you want to be featured in next week's, make sure you drop a look into the description below in the Google form, submit your stuff there. And thank you for everyone that has submitted. You know, I get a lot of submissions and I go through them all, and that's just really cool and everything. If you guys want to make something specifically for this top 5, I'll leave my logo and everything in the description below, so you guys can make like an intro, you guys make a Twitter header, YouTube banner, and if it is good enough, I'll ask for it, I'll pay for it, something like that, and I'll make it as my Twitter header or YouTube banner and stuff like that. So other than that, that's this week's top 5 designs of the week. If you guys want to add me on Snapchat and everything, the links will be in the description below. As I said before, my 8K Q&A is going up in a couple of days, so definitely go comment your questions below. I'll be closing the video tomorrow and then making the video the next day. So I hope to see you guys in the next video, and thank you guys so much for 8,000 subscribers. Peace out.